Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long week waiting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's really has.
And
it's
like, filled with so many delightful memes after that final scene in the last, part of the episode.
I mean, you gotta love the internet for some things, man.
Yeah.
Like, the guy,
the one from the Ultra from Alp was the first one I saw. Which is easily the best.
And I like the way I've seen there's been loads of stuff online about the US citizen as well, being like, "Oh, stop being horrible to him." But like, that's the point. Like, they've written the first episode the way they did, so that everyone is like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, no, like Sam's big speech at the beginning and giving him giving the shield back, saying this is Steve's shield, it's no one else's, and then the government basically just saying, well, screw what he just said. Let's give it to some random guy. Is the whole point of you not meant to like him? I mean, it'd be interesting to see how much screen time. Because I realise it's Kurt Russell. It's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting how much screen time he gets if he gets like a backstory, or if he's literally just a guy in the background that we sort of hear about every so often on TV or something. So it'd be quite interesting. There's only six.
He's in Washington, so I guess he's had to escape from New York at some point.
Oh,
really?
Other sound effect in post edit.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's pretty. I watched it because my daughter likes watching the Marvel stuff, so I watched it again the next day. It's the first episode. I mean, and that opening sequence with Falcon is
awesome.
It's great.
It's so good. It's probably one of the best things Marvel's ever did. Like, obviously, you can put like Endgame and Infinity War to one side, obviously. But like for like a single hero action scene, it's like well up there with some of the best.
Especially someone like Falcon, who you wouldn't consider to be an A-class tier hero in that lineup, and then this is what he's actually capable of doing. Oh, wow, okay,
yeah. Because because of watching this, I then went and watched Winter Soldier this week as well. And you watching him now, I used to think he was really cool in that, but they've just upped the level of his fighting style and how he uses the wings so much more from like the.
So if you weren't on board with him after you've seen that first 10 minutes, you're going to be wanting this show every week. Because it's just, I want to see more of that.
It's just that line when he's Batroc's being back for an episode. That was fucking brilliant. Yeah. But he's in the plane going, it's all right, we'll be over the Libyan border in about 10 minutes. He can't touch anything. He turns around and Sam's like in the plane going, hi. Then he just takes the guy and jumps out.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
I did also see that they've been doing loads of things. I saw Anthony Mackie post, someone's memed him. You know, when he's on the airplane, like that, looking in.
Yeah.
Someone photoshopped a delivery bag.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, genius, absolute genius. Oh man, he loved the internet. But yeah, so we had that, which was really cool, and then we also had the Winter Soldier side of it as well, sort of dealing. Which actually, even though like after that scene there wasn't really a lot of action, there was that, sort of that little bit in Switzerland, but there wasn't. It was more of a character development episode, which I thought was quite interesting, and actually dealing with like Bucky, because I actually really like him in the comics. I read like quite a lot of like comics of his character. Actually, him actually going right. I did all this stuff for like God knows what, like 70 years or something stupid. Like he was like taken in and out of ice to kill people, and he remembers it all. And like him having to sort of now deal with that, like post Hydra and everything. It's actually like I could have a show just like about that. It'd be awesome. It wouldn't be very action based, but it'd be really cool just to see him dealing with it. So I'm kind of looking forward to more of that. But I do want them to get together and kick some ass at the same time.
Well, I suspect the reveal that both their friends' identity and shield has been stolen by some imposter. It's going to drive them to
ravel up.
Yeah.
Put the mask back on and start killing again.
I'm going to
one more guy to take care of.
I mean, he's atoning for sins, and that's a pretty big sin that someone's doing right there. So you know, he just can't break his 3 rules. It'd be interesting if those 3 rules come up again in this show. If he's actually like him and Sam was get together and like beat up some bad guys. If he's then like going through the 3 rules, like, be like, I can't do that. It's part of the rules, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. And I've seen that flashback as well of him as Winter Soldier, killing that guy's kid as well. Cool to see the old costume back out.
Yeah, kind of want to see it again.
Like,
still having these dreams, seeing different characters that go through the show, but.
Yeah, but he's one of the best bad guys in the MCU. Like he was such a ruthless.
He was so menacing as well.
Yeah, he really was.
Like when he caught the shield and everything, and it's like, okay, he's definitely going to keep up with Cap. This is going to be interesting.
We say that in the film
And everyone just handed him guns as he's just taking people out. That's great.
Another gun? Oh, thanks. Another one? Thank you. Yep.
I don't reload magazines, I reload weapons.
FedEx for a new gun rather than reloading it. Yeah. It's just like...
And we still didn't see anything of Sharon Carter, and we haven't seen anything of Zemo. But Zemo was in the list, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
in the notepad. So
what's he done to Helmut Zemo in his past that he doesn't know about? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he blame? Is it like does he blame the knock-on effect of?
Oh, he didn't kill his parents, did he?
Oh God!
No, his parents, his family, his wife and kids, because he said it was Sokovia.
Sokovia. Yeah.
Maybe he just went in there and murdered them, and he don't know. Shit.
Like brought Ultron out to stage it to look like it wasn't. Actually,
yeah. The whole country coming down was a cover.
Wow.
It's like, how can you...
with Tony's parents, we've got to make it look more legit.
How can you be sure you got your target? Well, I dropped the entire country on it.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, you failed last time.
Oh, Jesus. Right, so yeah, good show. Looking forward to it. This is gonna be great.
Forget this is a Disney show.
Just dark turn there, Ross. Dark turn. And guys, don't forget, if you want to see the full reaction to this episode as well as the rest of this season, as well as all the other shows we react to, come and head over to our Patreon. Come support us. We're great. That's some slow motion zipping.
Is this him?
Yeah.
I better not say Steve Rogers. He's just ripping on.
JW10.
10.
Is that he used to play football? Is American football, Locker?
Reliving the glory days. You nervous?
He's not going to get injured, is he?
Obviously, but this is different. Everybody in the world expects me to be something.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
They're gonna love you.
I like the double meaning for that. That's good.
Good luck. Love you.
That's getting a proper backstory with him then. That's cool.
Puke yet?
Did he puke yet?
Good morning.
Captain America.
And that's why you failed drama class. 2 weeks ago, we're prepping the team for a special ops mission in Chile, and now this.
A lot of speeches and senator meetings.
Why him out of everyone did he
I
get
just
picked?
want to do the job.
Good question.
Hopefully we'll find out.
Star-Spangled man with a plan and all that. It's always been in the job description. You can't just punch your way out of problems anymore.
Time to go to work.
Just a theme tune for Falcon The Winter Soldier.
I don't know, it's quite funky, isn't it?
That's the Captain
It's the
America
original
theme.
theme.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
Captain America
theme.
theme. Bastards, they've stolen it.
Is he being the Captain America that like was in the first one where it was just the guy on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. When he's in like the knitted costume.
Star-Spangled Man with a plan.
Yeah.
Don't trip, don't trip. Stacks it onto the stage.
And so the public love him. Fraud!
America.
It's funny how he's going through the same thing that Steve did.
Yeah.
What is it like being Captain America? Do eagles fly overhead wherever you go?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and flags tend to start majestically waving in the wind. It's the greatest honor of my life.
For those of you who aren't familiar with John's resume, 3 Medals of Honor, ran RS-1 missions in counterterrorism, the government did a study of your body at MIT, and you tested off the charts in every measurable category.
Whoa.
Speed,
Oh, wow.
endurance.
I got big shoes to fill.
Did you know Steve Rogers?
No,
Always watching.
Okay.
Steve came back on the scene. I followed his career. I like to think that I modeled my work after his.
So you've always wanted to be a hero.
Fuck, it's me going on the phone to Sam going, what the fuck, dude?
He's pissed.
Feels like a brother.
It's Bucky's apartment, man. It's empty. Nothing in it.
Cap is back.
Seems like a good guy. We'll be all good to go once he lands in Munich.
Fucking posters everywhere.
Should have given up the shield.
This is wrong.
You didn't know that was gonna happen? No, of course I didn't know that was gonna happen. What do you want me to do? Call America and tell them I changed my mind? Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. You had no right to give up the shield, Sam. You're not gonna come here in your overextended life and tell me about my rights. What could be bigger than this? His connections with rebel organizations all over Eastern and Central Europe, and he's strong. Well, he's been connected to this
Go on,
online
Bucky, go with him.
group
Yeah.
called the Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling they might be a part of the Big Three.
What big three?
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely it. No, it's not. Every time we fight one of the three.
So who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
You know about Gandalf?
I read The Hobbit in 1937 when it first came out. There are no wizards.
Doctor Strange is a sorcerer.
He's been playing D&D.
Sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. You guys aren't magical. All right? They use brute force just like you.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
Yes, he
No,
is.
go with him, please.
Just staring each other out.
So no plan. Steve had a plan.
It's so petty.
Is he gonna jump out of that parachute? Because he said I had a plan to begin with the soldier. Yeah. Oh yes!
Is he really going to jump out of the plane?
Oh, Cap did it.
Nice.
Oh! Oh! Fucking brilliant. Cool, man.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, that was brilliant.
I hope they're going to keep this level of camaraderie up throughout the whole series. It's great.
Oh, they're both. He's just both as arrogant as each other. I love it.
You're doing the staring thing again.
I see a clear path. I say we take it.
Look at you, Tom in Wakanda, and you come out White Panther.
Hey, he's the White Wolf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm inside, therefore way ahead of you. What did I miss? There's two people. Let me see what Red Wing sees. Oh, look at that. How many people you see now?
So they're strong. Whatever.
Yeah, shit it out.
Oh, what?
There's an eighth person.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him run!
Oh, nice, Bucky.
Yes. Keep frozen. What the hell have they got?
Stealing medicine.
Oh, vaccine.
Vaccines.
Bucky, talk to me. What's going on?
Found the hostage.
He's not a hostage.
He ain't a hostage, mate.
Okay.
That's not a good smell. Yeah.
Oh.
But they did something. They knew they were coming.
I think they did. Just probably want anyone that's going to stop them.
Oh no, Ripper!
Oh!
Yeah. Use code names.
Yeah. It's the big guy.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh, Captain help! Oh wow. Okay.
Jesus. Pretty good with that shield.
Yeah.
Sam, John Walker, Captain America. Looks like you guys could use some help.
Oh, he caught the shield again.
Tell me that the new Captain America's got a Bucky as well.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. It still looks like it.
Damn.
Damn. What are they made of?
Take the wheels out.
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
Oh, good shot.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, they're cuddling. They're cuddling.
Get off of me.
Well, they win way over their heads.
Looks like it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Nice.
That was a bad idea.
So these guys actually got super soldier. Oh fuck.
Sorry about Red Wing.
No, you're not. How in the hell, after 80 years, are there 8 super soldiers running loose?
That didn't go as planned, huh?
Let's carry on walking.
Wow. All right, well then we gotta work together.
That's not happening. Just because you carry that shield, it doesn't mean you're Captain America.
Look, it's 20 miles to the airport. You guys need a ride. Okay, so we got 8 super soldiers on a bulk supply run.
They say their mission is to get things back to the way it was during the blip. We need to figure out where they're going. How'd you track them here? The Flag Smashers.
Ah, no, we didn't track them. We tracked you.
Does you always just stare like that?
Yep.
You get used to it.
You know,
So why exactly are you two here?
yeah, violent revolutionaries aren't usually good for anyone's cause. You joined up with us. I mean, we
No.
could...
You're kind of getting your ass kicked till we showed up. I'm Battlestar.
Battlestar.
Stop the car!
Not happy with that.
You didn't think that the shield was gonna end up here. I get it, Bucky. I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side.
Always that last line.
I kind of respect him though, like the way what he was saying.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of work to make him not like hateable.
Yeah.
Would you want to follow Steve? You know, as Captain America?
No. And what he's saying, like, he doesn't.
It's an impossible job, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to. He just wants to be the best soldier he can be. I get it.
You're becoming a bit of a legend. I hear more and more people talk about the freedom fighters who are pushing back. They call you Robin Hood. Every day more people love you. So welcome.
Oh, damn.
Who did they steal from?
They're already looking for us. I'm wiping our aliases off any public traffic sites now. We can't stay here for long.
6 months ago, would you have imagined people supporting the cause like this?
We can't let the same arseholes who were put back in power after the blip win. The GRC care more about the people who came back than the ones who never left. Because after tomorrow, there's no going back.
Some sort of statement?
One word. Is it wrong that I can kind of see their side?
No.
Yeah, no. Makes sense.
Let's take the shield, Sam.
Oh.
Can't just run up on a man, beat him up, and take it.
Watch me.
We just got our ass handed to us by super soldiers, and we got nothing. There is someone that you should meet.
It's Black Falcon!
Just Falcon, kid.
My daddy told me it's Black Falcon.
Is it because I'm black?
It's like Black Panther.
So are you like Black Kid?
I got him. We're here to see Isaiah.
What's that?
Nobody... Tell him the guy from the bar in Goyang is here.
It's just another Winter Soldier thing.
How do you know this guy? We had a skirmish during the Korean War.
Oh my God! It's
Martian Manhunter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He was a hero. One of the ones that Hydra feared the most. We met in 51.
If I met you, I mean, I whooped your ass. Then, yeah, the U.S. military dropped me behind the line to go deal with him.
Not a killer anymore.
You think you can wake up one day and decide who you want to be?
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there.
He's got super soldier.
He's super soldier.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Oh.
He's a super soldier. How the hell's he got super soldier powers?
You know what they did to me? They put my ass in jail for 30
he's actually
years.
the character in the comics. I forget his name.
Taking my blood, coming into my cell. Get out of my house!
Sam.
Why didn't you tell me about Isaiah? How could nobody bring him up? Steve didn't know about him?
He didn't. I didn't tell him.
Hey, what's up, man?
Is there a problem here?
No, we're just talking.
We're fine.
Sir, just calm down.
I am calm. What do you want? Just talk.
Hey, look, is this guy bothering
No,
you?
he's not bothering me.
Oh,
You know
fucking
he's-
racist cops.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. I am so sorry, Mr. Wilson.
Dickhead.
Yeah, but still, that's not even the point. That's
Yeah.
not even the point. Just because he's a Falcon doesn't mean it shit.
I didn't tell anybody because he'd already been told. No.
Mr. Barnes, there's a warrant out for your arrest.
The president pardoned him.
You missed your court-mandated therapy. It's like missing a check-in with your PO.
Jesus Christ.
You see about soldiers never going through enough.
Yeah. So missed one therapy session and he's a warrant out for his arrest. Therapist?
Sam, I'm Dr. Rayner. I'm James' therapist.
Thank you for getting him out.
That was not me.
That was US agent. Yeah, knew it.
You gotta be kidding me. You know
Bucky's not going to be following a strict schedule any longer.
Put him back in action. Does he even want to go back into action?
I'll be outside.
Oh, fucking.
James,
this is going to end really well.
Oh, yeah, this may be slightly unprofessional, but it's the only way that I can see of you getting over whatever's eating at you. So, who wants to go first? We're going to do an exercise. It's something I use with couples when they are trying to figure out what kind of life they want to build. Suppose that while you're sleeping, a miracle occurs. What is something that you would like to see that would make your life better?
He would
disappear.
He would talk less.
exactly what I was going to say. Isn't that ironic?
You guys, it's time for the soul gazing exercise.
I like this one.
I know.
So you face each other. Closer.
Your
Right or
legs
left?
open. You know what? Fine. Here.
All right.
I love their relationship already. It's great.
In the eyes.
Staring each other
I'd
down.
love to see the outtakes for this scene.
Staring contest. Just blink. Why does Sam aggravate you? And don't say something childish.
Why'd you give up that shield? Steve believed in you. That shield, that is everything he stood for. That is his legacy. He gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing. So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Damn. Wow.
Maybe this is something you or Steve will never understand. Can you accept that I did what I thought was right? So how about this? And when we're done, we both can go on separate long vacations. Great. So let's get to work.
That was really great. I know that look. What's wrong?
What was rule number 2 again?
Don't hurt anyone.
I have to break that rule.
I feel awful. Gentlemen, good to see you again.
So what do you got?
Well, the leader's name's Carly Morgenthau, but our satellites have found their symbol popping up in various displaced communities all across Central and Eastern Europe. We think that she's taking the medicine she just stole to one of these camps.
Where's she now, Walker? Do you know?
No, we don't know, Bucky.
Take it easy. Look, Walker's right. It is imperative that we find them. And we're free agents. We're more flexible.
A word of advice, then. Stay the hell out of my way.
Ooh, sound like a threat.
Damn it, we gotta move out now.
It's the power brokers, man.
Everybody grab what you can.
I can give you time. I'll hold them off.
Damn, okay. Damn. So is that the army, or is there someone else after them?
So it was the pawnbrokers man or something, or the power broker.
They got away.
Well, I know what we have to do. Isaiah said my people.
Don't take that to heart. That's not what he meant.
No, he meant Hydra.
Not a chance.
Walker doesn't have any leads.
I know where you're going with this.
Remember Siberia?
So you're just gonna go sit in a room with this guy? We're gonna go see Zemo.
Shit. So they know where he is as well.
Well, he should still be in prison unless he got blipped.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to break him out.
That's the condition, isn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you, but you got to get me out. Oh man. It's just.
Oh,
That's gonna be the end of the episode, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, just as it was ramping up.
That flew by well fast.
I know.
Man, this show is awesome.
I guess did you say they've got a 6-episode runtime, so they sort of got to ramp through the story quicker than we got in WandaVision. So.
Well, I mean, we only got 4 episodes left to do whatever. And we haven't
One
even
third of the way through already.
And we haven't even started anything really yet. We're just getting information for everything. It's crazy. Oh God.
You don't think this show's going to be like a complete setup for a movie?
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Well, I think different to WandaVision, where WandaVision was like a one-off, well, potentially a one-off thing that's going to go into the Doctor Strange review. I kind of think that this could be an ongoing show. I mean, maybe they don't even finish this storyline by the end of the series. Maybe it just ends on a cliffhanger, and they do another. And they say, "Oh, actually, everyone loved it. Let's do a longer series." I don't know, but I could see them doing Falcon the Winter Soldier like constant, like
a few seasons,
season after season.
So they're obviously ramping up for Sam to take the shield back and be Cap,
but he still doesn't want to, by the looks of it.
No. I think the introduction of John Walker is going to be the driving factor of that. I mean, they're doing a lot to make you not hate the guy. He must be in such a bad position to be following on from Steve as the next Captain America when he's just as good a soldier as we've seen. He's just as patriotic. He's got all of this.
His heart's in the right place.
Heart's in the right place. Yeah. For him, it's an honor, but for everyone else, it's like, how dare you stand where he stood? And it's like, it's like, oh, I can see exactly why he'd be pissed off, especially when Bucky and Sam are like, no, go fuck yourself. It's like,
yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool because I didn't think we were going to have much interaction with him and them, and the fact that he joins them on that truck scene, and then even tries to talk to them, they're all like, nope, no talk to you. Was really interesting. So trying to, well, I guess maybe he's given up now, but all that episode he was just like, look, we should work together to do this, and those two are just like, no. So it's interesting how he said that Sam's at the end there, like, we're free agents, we don't have any constraints. Like, would the government allow that? Like, I'm not too sure if they would. Like,
well, they might have an agreement because without them, they saved the world, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they have to let them do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know because obviously the president pardoned off Bucky, but we don't know the full details of what they're allowed to do.
But that was pardoning him to be like a civilian, and then John came in and goes, oh no, I'm taking them. They're going to be working with me. Okay, great. And now they're not. So I'm like, what? So are they? Like, what? What's going on? But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
I think their goal is going to be the same, but they're not physically working together.
Yeah.
They'll both try and do it. They're on the same side, but
yeah, and it'd be interesting if they end up coming to blows at some point as well. Actual like physical blows. Like,
I'm interested to see how Sam's going to get the shield back. What, US agent die? Will he give it back to him?
Will
he
get
take it?
Taken off him, and he'll be annoyed that it did?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 8 other super soldiers.
Yeah.
Running around. So are we thinking just those 8 of the
Flag Smashers?
Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
Or do we think there's even more out there?
Could be more because it's interesting that they went to Isaiah Bradley, who was the chap in the house. With the strength, because I'm sitting there going, why do I know that name? Yeah, it's obscure because I haven't read a lot of comics he's in, but he is actually he was a Captain America at one point when Cap was still in the ice, but this was in the comics, so it's back in the 50s, as they said in the show. He was a part of Project Rebirth, which was like an attempt to recreate the serum after they lost Steve. So he's one of the earlier super soldiers. So he's obviously still got a lot of that serum in his system, and the government obviously used him and abused him quite a bit. So I wonder if the other soldiers, they've either used his blood to create some more super soldiers like they were trying to do with Steve's back in the day.
So how did the super soldier serum in him isn't like, how do they create that? Because I thought the whole point of like the Hulk being created and everything else.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I remember correctly, the Rebirth, and I'm gonna have to go back and read Wikipedia and a few comics. It was like it's an incomplete form of it, so he might not have the same power Steve did. But yeah,
it's got to be similar to what those guys were in Winter Soldier in Civil War.
Yeah,
they're trying to reconstruct it, and it's only 90% there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about Bucky, right? Because Bucky's got it from Zemo somehow as well. So, okay. Yeah. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting, especially because he sounds like Bucky was sent there to kill him as well, and he tore half his arm off.
Yeah,
that poor bloody arm, man. I thought that was indestructible. He seems to get fucked up a lot. That was interesting, and sort of Ross said, you said while we watched even the Flag Smashers, you kind of see where they're coming from a little bit. So it looks like they were sort of their life was going quite well. And then everyone got blitzed back in, and it's just gone. And
well, that's the thing. Like, there wasn't obviously half of them got removed, so everyone became one nation basically.
Yeah.
They were just we are humans who have survived this ordeal, and now it's gone back to all the same leaders have now come back in power, and everyone all the nationalities have now split up again. It's like, no, we want to be one race. We're not all these different ones.
What you're saying, Ross, is Thanos did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
that's totally right. But also she sort of mentioned that episode as well that like the government and the world is worrying about everyone that's come back.
Yeah.
Well, not worrying about the people that survived it.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was wanting to see from a lot of the post-Endgame stuff, which I'm glad we're getting, is how do you deal with... Okay, you must have had a period of mourning where all those people that left, that were snapped out of existence, and it's never going to come back, okay, we'll move on with that. And then the Avengers have saved the world by bringing those people back again. It must be the same all across the universe. But how do you then deal with what is it? Must be 3 billion people suddenly turning up. You know? Yeah.
We had the same thing with Sam's sister as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
She survived, and now she's got financial problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sort of same thing. So, oh man, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good, and I'm really enjoying the dynamic between, well, say like Bucky's sort of motivation as well. Like I actually got quite emotional when he was talking when he's in the psychiatry thing with Sam, and he actually opened up to Sam about like.
Oh, yeah.
If I love the one where he's like, "Well, if he was wrong about you, he's probably wrong about me."
Yeah.
And that was such a powerful line.
And he sort of cracked up, like started to crack up, like crying. I was just sort of like, "Damn, Bucky!" Like Jesus.
Because Bucky's also trying to find his place in this world now, and he's been told by Steve that no, you can do this, and he's like, "Well, if he was wrong about you, he's wrong about that. What am I supposed to do?" Yeah. He's just a lost soul, isn't he? That's the problem.
Must fucking terrify him to think that he's trying to get over his assassination days, and if one, to have that hanging over his head the entire time. People like if you saw when he got arrested, it was like we missed one court date, even though the president pardoned him, so straight back to prison. It's like shit.
Yeah.
Especially you got Steve telling him like, "Don't worry about this. You will never be that killer again." And he's like, "Well, if he's wrong about that, I could be that killer again." That's probably the worst thing in his mind that he can be again.
Yeah.
So.
It's just why it's like a good girl now going to go see Zemo, the man that set you off again. It's just like, let's hope.
I guess because he's got all Hydra's secrets, right? So he might know where they got the serum from.
Yes.
I got to think maybe it was in Siberia. Maybe there was some leftover vials from when they created the other.
Zemo was there for a long time before Cap and Tony turned up.
Yeah.
And he had the red book with all the secrets in as well, right? So it's.
If anyone's going to know anything, it'll be him.
But I can't imagine he's going to want to have them around because his whole thing was like there shouldn't be superheroes. Superheroes shouldn't exist. His whole creed. So yeah. Oh, dang, how it's going to play out. It's going to be really interesting.
I can't wait for that scene in that cell.
Yeah. Especially if Zemo tries to use 19 freight wagon that's forgotten you.
I say hopefully
Homecoming was one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. Freight train.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't work, and they'll be like, "Wait, what? You've been cured?" Like, damn.
Sam discreetly just covers his mouth.
Yeah.
One of the things I loved about that episode was when Sam and Falcon getting back together, Bucky getting back together again. Like the antagonism between the two of them throughout the whole episode. It's just...
it was so good. Because I think we saw in the trailer the bit where he's just like, "We got a plan," and he just jumps out the window. God damn it! Yeah. And then you don't actually see what happens. You just see Bucky sitting there. I was like, "I was going to go sit down." He actually jumped out of the plane.
That was a great callback.
Yeah. And then Sam's like, "I called all that a video."
Yeah.
And he's like,
but Red Wing's now destroyed as well. Will you get that one?
Maybe they'll get. Maybe hopefully you'll get another one. I would hope because it's a really cool thing. Yeah, and then just
because if US agent's sort of in charge, he might say no, don't give it to him because he's now against them, kind of butting heads, isn't he? So
maybe he's got spares somewhere. I don't know.
I mean, it was quite overpowered for him to he can easily surveillance everywhere and do everything with it. So maybe that might work better for the story if he hasn't got that.
Yeah, I got like something the antagonist as well. He goes, "Oh, you spent some time with Wakanda. What you're now? White Panther?" He goes, "Actually, he's a White Wolf."
Yeah,
That's something cool back to that.
You being all stealthy, and then all of a sudden he's like right next to him. That was good.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I quite interested the way they're sort of touching on the sort of the race side of it as well. So like sort of Sam sort of being like, there was like a black superhero that no one knew about, and like kind of like being hidden, and then also obviously with the cops, man. But I mean, obviously we live in the UK, so you hear about it in America. But literally, just because Sam was arguing with Bucky and he was a black guy and Bucky's a white guy, they were automatically going, "Oh, sorry, like Bucky, is this man bothering you?" He's like, "Really?"
Yeah.
And like the only reason that stopped is because they realised he was Falcon.
Yeah.
I was like,
and then they arrest Bucky for even though he's also they back off of Falcon because he's a superhero. But then they just arrest Bucky and go off with him even though he's a superhero as well, and it's like just because of the court mandate.
Is he? I mean, does he get?
He still saved the goddamn world as part of the that's why he got pardoned.
Yeah, I guess. But does the rest of the world know that? Like the rest of the world know the Avengers stopped him, but was he ever an Avenger? That's what I'm thinking. Like, does Joe Public know that
I'm
Bucky?
sure it's in Homecoming. They talk about everyone that saved the world, and there's a picture of Bucky, so I'm sure that's in there.
You mean Far From Home?
The original Homecoming Spider-Man movie. No.
That would make sense. So,
Far
because
From Home?
they
No, it
wouldn't
must
say
have
the
been
other.
Far From Home, yeah.
Yeah, but Bucky's all in the museum with Captain America. You know, the Captain America goes and he's like his friend Bucky was with him for all his missions, so they must know him from that.
True. But do they know he's also the deadly assassin known as the Winter Soldier?
Well, they must do because in
Do they-
Civil
do-
War they
do
were
they-
tracking him.
Yeah, they release all this to public.
But then like they said that the president pardoned him, so there must have been some sort of official statement to the world to say that thank you for the Avengers saving the world, and he's probably one of the lineup.
Well, I don't know if everyone would know that, because that's like Trump pardoned like 100 people before he got kicked out of office. I couldn't tell you any of those people's names. So
Yeah, but they know the Winter
alarm,
Soldier. Do they? You remember the one with the alarm?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you know. I'm just saying, it's just sort of interesting if people actually even know who he is.
Yeah, because I think it's mentioned a few times. It's one of the when Black Widow released all of the information at the end of Winter Soldier when S.h.i.e.L.D. fell. Because it was like released all the secrets, including all the Hydra files. So all the stuff about Bucky being the Winter Soldier and being responsible for all the assassinations he did was never made public, because that's the whole point of Civil War. So,
yeah, true.
But it's interesting as well that they're arguing about, oh, you're telling me there was a black superhero and nobody said anything, but they're like Bucky said, which I think is a really important line. He was a soldier that went through a ton of shit. Leave him alone. You know, it's not about the skin color and not about the fact that he was a superhero. It's the fact that he did a lot for his country and he just wants to live alone, in peace.
Yeah. Well, the fact he was saying the government put him in prison and then just kept coming in and taking his blood and stuff. It's just for serving his country and saving the world or loads of people. He got thrown in prison for it. So
well, he said your guys, and then Bucky said, "Oh, you mean he was talking about Hydra?" So obviously they were still after him for his blood. So. Yeah, you see that Hydra weren't caring about anything apart from just getting some more super soldiers. It's like,
it must be his blood that this flag.
It's what I'm thinking. I think it's the reason why they brought him in. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
interesting.
Quite cool seeing Martian Man on the back.
Yeah, that's why he's super strong. He's got Martian blood.
Yeah,
it's just like
it's not human.
Oh man, I don't know about you guys. I'm enjoying that. It just shot
really
past
good,
way too fast.
Yeah, really good show. Again,
I can't believe it's only 6 episodes, man. It's so disappointing. I want more.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of the point. Like, keep us wanting more. But I don't know how quickly you're going to get another season out. Maybe next year.
I mean, it'd be cool if this is a sort of a setup, and then you're going to get a Falcon and Winter Soldier movie, and then you get another season to continue on from that into another movie. That'd be quite cool.
I guess it depends whether they leave the end of the season with Sam becoming Captain America, or they're going to have that as the lead into, like you say, a film or something else. Because what's next on the Marvel slate? I know Black Widow's now coming out this year at some point.
Loki in May.
Yeah.
Loki in May, and then Black Widow, and then Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is like at the end of this year, and then Spider-Man's at the end of this year as well.
Okay.
So,
well, I have no idea where they're going to go with the story for this, to be honest, because that's all going to be multiverse stuff, and
they're not going to fit into any of the
unless they're keeping it hidden until the show's finished because they don't want to spoil it.
True, very true. Oh, you got that what if TV shows, animated show as well coming out. Should be quite cool.
That's another Captain America one, isn't it? The first one is What If Peggy was Captain America, wasn't it? Or that's the first one they're going to do.
I think so, yeah. And there's like one about zombie Captain America as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
Awesome. I've got a whole week to wait now. Damn it.
Hype is back. Love it. Get all those damn hot toys. Okay. Cool, right. Wrap up. So, guys, that was episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What do you think about it? Come below, let us know. Love to know your thoughts on this episode and what you're going to think is going to happen, as we've only got 4 more episodes to go. And did this episode sort of sway you a bit more on John Walker being US agent? Because I know, obviously, at the end of last episode, there was loads of hate for him, bless him, online. So, love to know your thoughts on that. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode, as well as last week's episode, as well as every other show we react to, come and head over to our Patreon. We really appreciate the support. And we're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Come and follow us. Links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. So please come and anywhere you find a podcast, type in Legends Podcasting, sign up. You'll find us there. And we'll see you for next week's going to be awesome episode of Zemo meeting Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And it's going to be intense and awesome. And I can't wait. It'll be a long week. But we'll see you next week.